you might be seeing double. I'm Johnny.
I am Kaya.
Sorry, that's what the back of this says. We are going to do another double face-off.
Yay!
So we talked about this in the
That was
Bourbon Hall.
Yeah, the January.
February. Bourbon
That's right,
Hall.
because this came in February.
Yes.
Okay.
This came in
January,
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And someone
Somewhere.
had in our January Bourbon Hall, we had asked if anybody else did a double, and one of our viewers gave us put this one on the hunting path
I found their name and I put it in the Bourbon Hall.
for this whiskey war, made in Ohio,
Columbus, Ohio.
and it is a double. So
Double. And it's a store pick.
It's a store pick. It's so nice in the bottle. It looks like chocolate in there.
7 years. It's a 7 year. It's from
Chocolate.
Party Source. They had a decent amount left, so if you want, drive down to Party Source in Newport, Kentucky, and
This is,
pick you up a bottle.
High Banks Distillery.
High
So
Banks.
if anyone has tried anything else from High Banks, we'd be really interested to know.
Well, Greg said their cigar blend
Oh, that's
is
right.
really good, and then when I mentioned that on the Bourbon Hall,
Mm-hmm.
someone else chimed in, and I apologize. They said you really have to like Amberana, and I was like,
Ooh, I really like that. Yeah.
so I might have to make another trip down to pick up the cigar, or we're gonna have to drive out to Columbus.
Well, a viewer also said that the High Banks restaurant was worth checking out. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. We might have to put a trip to Ohio on our radar. And then you were just telling me today, is it Middle West?
Middle West, yeah.
There are distilleries out there too. So,
Yeah, and I think I just saw another YouTuber saying that they just came out with cast strengths of their lineup. So
we have 2 distilleries and a restaurant. So enough excuse for me to go out there and visit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So these are blinded. We're not going to be biased. We have not tried the Whiskey War.
We did. We tried it on the Bourbon Hall.
That's right. We opened it up. And it was super smooth. I know.
she's
He's
been
got to
picking
keep
it.
me on track. Yeah, you.
She remember the bottle. She was like, "Let's just drink
That's
right from the bottle."
That's right. All right. And we tried this. This is this year's double.
We did a video of
And
last year's and this
we
year's.
lined this up against last year's double. You picked this one,
You picked the other
and
one.
I picked last year's as my top.
And
pick.
I almost brought down last year's double and did a three-way here. That sounds weird. Sorry. 3 different
double.
doubles.
Well, then you'd be seeing triple doubles.
I'm already seeing double. So
All right, guys, 90 proof. This is Woodford's double. This is 113.5 proof High Banks double. So I'm going to start with my glass on the left. And I'm going to close my eyes, right? 'Cause did you mark these on the bottom?
well, I marked them and then I put them. I marked them somewhere else too, so they're not labeled here.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, that smells. Did you smell it?
Mm-hmm.
That smells good.
Yeah, it does. Ooh, tastes good.
That smells. Is it?
It's like butterscotch to me.
I'm trying to figure out what that. That's not butterscotch. It's for me. It's who? Why? I don't know. Someone's calling me. Sorry.
I get butterscotch on the nose. I get butterscotch on the palate with a little bit of
It's like fruity,
spice and a little bit of
almost woody.
smoke on the tail end of this. It's got a really nice balance, and it's got a really nice aftertaste.
It's like a berry. I feel like there's a
It is
berry
berry.
there.
I don't know. You've been drinking Irish car bomb, so your palate is all kinds of messed up.
I did some small videos earlier, so no, it's not messed up. I had some Chex Mix.
Oh, you think that cleans the palate good?
Cleans it.
Chex Mix? Yeah. You don't need much of an excuse to eat Chex Mix. It's like the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The boys have got me into tortilla chips lately. I can't stay out of them. I don't even need anything on them. They're just eating the chips right out of the bucket.
So good.
Now this is really nice. This to me is, well, I don't want to say because I don't want to.
I mean, I'm not getting as much of a smell on this one versus that one.
I'm getting a lot of caramel notes on this.
I don't get any caramel.
I get a little caramel on the palate, but this one's lying a little flat for me compared to the first one. I have a feeling I know what these are.
Yeah, I do too.
It almost has a bit of licorice in it. That aftertaste is a little
Maybe
bit
that you might be right.
different.
You might be onto something there. That's different.
The second sip was a little sweeter,
It's still not as.
not as robust. I would have to say this High Banks was probably the first
Are you
one,
thinking it's the High Banks?
and then the double double, yeah, the Woodford.
Let's
find out.
find out.
A is the one I like better.
It's High
It's the
Banks.
High Banks,
I mean, it's.
and then B is
I
Woodford.
guess it's
Okay.
not really a fair comparison since it's 113 and 94. I mean, come on, Woodford, let's go. Bump that proof up.
90.4.
Bump it up. I mean, we've got the 120. I think it's a 121. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, come on, put some more proof into your product.
Yeah. I think that I will have to maybe either on camera or just for fun line this High Banks up against last year's double double. 'Cause I do feel like there was a big difference.
Really.
This one for me this year was a little bit more spicier, a little bit more oaky. Last year's was a lot sweeter, and I'm getting a lot of sweet notes on this. So I'd be
do.
real excited to line those two up.
I do. I mean, I get a lot more sweetness, even on the nose on the High Banks.
Yeah. Yep.
So, sorry, I guess I should have. It's the same proof.
No,
So
no
90.
worries. Hey, I think that starting with 2 is a good.
Well, I'm
good
just
balance.
saying, last year's is still the same proof.
I know, but I think lining up 3, I don't know.
So,
I like that the face off, the face off against the 2.
so I'm pretty disappointed. Woodford had a special release, and Dustin, I can't believe you did this to us. He missed out. They had a drop, and it was like a chocolate deluxe or something.
Oh man,
139 proof,
wow.
and it just
Is that considered a hazmat? Because
No.
it's not quite 140.
nope. 140's hazmat.
That's as close to hazmat as you
I
can
know.
get.
I was just like
Jeez.
I saw it. I called him when I saw like people posting it online. I'm like, dude, come on. I mean, who cares about work? Let's go.
Yes, I was gonna say he's probably working.
I don't care.
Hey
Work-
Justin, feel free to leave a comment here because this one's being a butthead.
It's about the bourbon.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've seen a couple people, and I'm just the name. I think it says like chocolate deluxe or something. I don't know what it is, but it sounded phenomenal. And 139.
Yeah,
Oh,
if any of you guys have tried it and know where to find it,
Please.
let us know.
let us know if you've tried it and tell me what it tastes like so I can just live vicariously through your comments. Because I don't think we're gonna get it.
No, probably not.
So I called him when it hit, and I started seeing it drop
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, maybe tomorrow they'll still have some because I would assume they would. And he was
He was
gonna go
gone.
check. No, he was gonna go check, and then he
Yeah.
forgot.
Oh, bummer. Well,
I mean, come on, work is not that
we'll
important.
forgive you for that, Dustin. I know you're watching, so thanks. Thanks all for watching. Like and
Yeah.
subscribe, please. Southside Sippers.
Sip responsible, guys.
Bye-bye.